Shanti. Good evening. A very warm welcome to all of you. If you want to come and sit in the front, that would be nice. So that when we do meditation later on, you'll feel the vibrations. जिनको भी हिंदी में सुनना है, ट्रांसलेशन उपलब्ध है. आप Zoom पे ट्रांसलेशन सुन सकते हैं हिंदी में. So, today's topic is keep it simple. Topic is very obvious. Keep it simple. It's self-explanatory. So, what should we keep simple? Should we keep everything? Should we keep our clothes simple? Should we keep our food simple? Should we keep our home simple? What would you say? What should we keep simple? Communication simple. Yes, true. If we give it a deeper thought, it would be keep your thoughts simple. Automatically, everything will simplify. So first of all, let's look at that. What is it that is simple, opposite is complication. What is it that is creating complication? I would suggest that later on after this, maybe you can, sit down with a pen and paper and make a list that these things are complicated for me. And then you can sit and analyze slowly after this class. Hopefully you'll be able to analyze and see that from where are these complications arising. So what do you think? What is the reason of complication? Overthinking, true. Mind chats a lot. We keep on chatting. Even if you meet somebody for the first time, your mind is chatting, already analyzing. So we chat about everything, whether that has happened before, whether it is happening now, or something is about to happen. Mind is chatting. So there are too many thoughts going on. So that leads to waste thoughts. What could be other reason? With these two eyes, we see too many things. We are only constantly looking outside. That's all we are doing. Looking outside, listening to the things, whatever is going on. And in today's time, if you remember like 50, 60 years back, when there was only radio, TV was not yet introduced, at least in India. So on radio, there used to be just once a news used to be there, and 10 minutes they will speak about the world, rest whatever is happening in your own country. That's what you're listening to. And news would be 10 minutes in a day, 3 times, whatever. Then came TV. With TV, slowly, a little bit it increased. Then came internet. So we are globally exposed then. At the global level, whatever is happening. And then comes the cell phone. So before, only TV, only internet, only when you have the computer. But now cell phone is with you, so you're constantly exposed. In a second, the news comes and all. And what happens? We are so much affected, influenced by these external things. Suppose if I am about to fly somewhere, suppose I'm planning to go to India, next week is my flight. This week, if a flight crashes, what happens? I become so much worried, so much anxiety. What if my flight goes down? What if this happens? So the thing has not even happened with you, but so much assumption is going on. So this is what happens when we are thinking unnecessary things. As you said, overthinking. So waste thoughts, they don't come 1 or 2. They come in lots of, in a big amount. 1 thought, second thought, and then different assumptions we will have. What other thing do you think is happening? Yes, True. Correct. Since we are thinking so much, so this all our energy that should be used in a productive way is being used on a waste side. We are wasting our thoughts, our words, our actions, our energy. At the end of the day, we are so depleted. Like, even if suppose you didn't go to work and you decide, I'm not going to do anything today, I'm going to take rest. But still at the end of the day, you feel so tired. Why? Because mentally it was running. It was going on and on and on. Like, even if we are driving, we see so many hoardings and all. Every minute a different thought. Every minute a different thought. Whatever you see, you say, oh, okay, this one, oh, that one. So how much absorption is going on of external things? Just because we are so body conscious that everything related to the body is what we are relating to. We can connect very well with those things only. What else? What do you think? What else is needed? What else is causing complications? Yes. Yeah, that is one of the real, we like fill up our agenda so much that suppose there are 10 things on my list. There are 8 hours for me, but I have 10 things on the list. And I'm busy trying to accomplish one after another, one after another. So maybe I'm doing justice to certain things, maybe I'm not doing justice to certain things. And then I complicate. Suppose then you're getting late, you speed up, then you get a ticket, you create a complication. So it is, what we are doing is, I choose to do that. I choose. It is in my hands. You can just say, I don't have time. I really cannot do it. I'll do it some other time. But we just hold so many things, and then when we are not able to fulfill it, we feel my life is complicated, my life is so difficult, I don't get a moment to breathe. Right? What else can you think of? You guys are brilliant over here, coming up with brilliant answers. Comparison. So, there are these 5 vices, major vices. That is lust, anger, ego, attachment, greed. These 5 things, under the influence of these, we complicate our life. And in these 5 things, they have a big family also. Jealousy is there, irresponsibility is there, carelessness is there. So, under the influence of these things, what we end up doing is, there is comparison. My neighbor has a BMW, I want a BMW too. My neighbor has this. So we are like busy comparing ourselves and want to attain that. And sometimes in the process of attaining those things, we don't use proper methods. And that is how we complicate our lives then. So now we saw so many reasons. What are the reasons that my life is complicated? On Zoom also, if anybody wants to put it on chat, they can put it, and then maybe brother will share it with us. So now we will understand, how should I make it simple? How should we simplify it? So the first thing is to, as I said, we are extroverted. We have learned to be introverted. Introversion. Look at yourself. We are constantly looking outside. What is this one doing? How is he doing? Why did he do? When is he doing? Too many questions are there in our mind regarding what they are doing. I forget to look at myself. I forget to take care of myself. So what I have to do is, look at yourself. Look within. Not only in the mirror. I'm not asking you that look at yourself means in the mirror. That is, dive deep within, look at yourself within, that true recognition. Who am I? I am originally a being, and I'm full of virtues, full of powers. There's a lot of richness inside us. We just need to emerge it. Use those virtues. Like first, you can use that I should withdraw. Withdraw from unnecessary things. Only if needed, I will use it. I'll give you an example of a tortoise. You know what a tortoise does? Tortoise, you see a shell. When it wants to eat, it keeps his head out. Okay, I want to eat. When it's done, head inside. When it wants to walk, feet come out. Otherwise, feet inside. So this is what I have to do. I don't want to engage outside so much. We have to learn this technique to disengage from the outside things which I'm not directly involved with. I don't have to. Like, I'm not saying disengage when you're at work or when you're at home. Whatever is needed, it's needed to be done. But unnecessary assumptions is where complications begin. Speak only if necessary. Two people are talking, I feel I also want to give my opinion. But we have to learn to hold it and speak at the right time if needed. Right? What else do you think you can do? We can put if your mind is chatting a lot, how should I put a full stop to that? It is chatting a lot, it is going on and on. So first thing is that we should keep it limitation. We are too much on media, too much on TV, phone. So limit those timings. It will help you a lot. If you're constantly on top of what will I gain from looking outside so much? Think about yourself, that what is my personal gain in this? What is happening to my being? Body is also affected and my being is also being depleted. The soul is being depleted. The energy is depleting. And then I'm stressed out and all. So refrain from these things slowly, one step at a time. So you will see that your thoughts are spaced out because there's not much to think about. And when you create positive thoughts, they slow down. The waste thoughts slow down. So whenever there is mind chatting going on, waste thoughts happening, so what we have to do is first start creating positive thoughts. Suppose if something is bothering you, start sending it positive vibrations. Even if a person is mean to you, you send vibrations that this is a very sweet soul. Mind will automatically calm down. But if that person is mean, and in your mind, if you are also saying something, then that is going on and on. It is not stopping. I have to stabilize my mind over there. So these teachings, the meditation and the teachings go hand in hand. And they help you a lot. You learn to create positive thoughts. You learn how to put a full stop. It won't come in one day or so. But as you keep on practicing it, attending the classes regularly, you will learn the technique how to create positive thoughts, benevolent thoughts, elevated thoughts. No matter what is the situation, you become a detached observer. Withdraw yourself and then start sending out those powerful vibrations. And you will see the difference. Your mind will stop chatting. And then we have to, when we write a sentence, we put a full stop. Then only we start a new sentence or a new chapter begins. So if my mind is chatting on the same subject, I'm not able to progress. I'm not able to move on. That's what is complications created. Right? because we are still sitting in the old things. So we have to learn to let go, learn to put a full stop, and then a new beginning will be there. A new chapter will start for us. I'll give you an example. A family was going to India during COVID time, and the parents were going first, and then the child who was in college was supposed to follow them, and this was during Christmas time. Say parents went on 10th of December, child was supposed to come on 23rd of December. So just 2 weeks before the flight, an email is received from the airline that the child's flight is cancelled. Now what to do? Is it in our hands if this thing happened? COVID time things were happening. So the child decided, I don't want to get stuck in India. I don't want to get another ticket. And suppose in returning time, if they say it is cancelled, my college will start here. So I don't want to miss it. So I won't come. What should the parents do? The parents accepted it. That is what has to be there, because certain things are not in our hands. So there's no point in pursuing certain things or fighting mentally, why this, why, how come, these things. And then we kind of, think negative about the airline, about the people. Like anybody, we'll just blame them. These people are like that, these people are like that. But there are reasons behind it. So, put a full stop. Okay, accept. For a moment you feel bad, oh, the child won't be able to join. Okay, this is also beneficial for me. When we have that acceptance that every scene is beneficial for me, you will see complications won't be there. Half the complications are because I can't find the answers, because I feel why this happened to me, I deserve better. So things happen and sometimes we can't resolve them. So acceptance is another thing to not complicate the situation. We can't do anything, so might as well accept it and move on. Right? Yes.
Somebody is trying to torture us, somebody is trying to abuse us, and we are accepting that hey, things will get better, but it will not.
He'll give you a mic so that they all can hear you.
Sure. So my question is, when to decide that I should accept things or it's beyond my control, and when to fight for it. For example, if I have this, and this is my personal thing, I have heard a couple of years back, just accept everything. So I kept on accepting, and there were situations where I should have raised my voice, should have raised my concern, should have, opposed other people who were doing wrong, but I thought, okay, let's just accept it. And finally, the result is, I lost a lot, and the other people were successful. So now the confusion is, should I accept? When should I know that this is the time for me to accept? This is the time for me to fight. This is the time for me to, just do nothing. So that kind of confusion always keeps on going in the brain, and it makes us restless. Sometimes we even make bad decisions. The place where we need to accept, we fight, or vice versa.
See, when you learn to meditate, with meditation, there is that internal powers you gain, and you understand the power to discern and decide. You will be able to discern, and then decide the accuracy, that what should I take, How should I go about it? At the same time, if at all we want to confront somebody, it should be with lot of love, not with anger. We should be like a detached and loving. Because if you fight with anger, then there is no result in that. Then you both are same. Okay? So, and yes, if you feel that I should have raised my voice and all, raising voice is not literally raising the pitch. It is that you come forward and explain to them very peacefully with lot of love that this is not the right thing to do. And then you send your good vibrations to that soul, so that automatically that soul's intention will change, thinking will change. And if you sit in regret, I should have done this, I should have done that, you won't gain anything out of that regret also. In fact, today also, you can send out those peaceful vibrations, because those other souls really need. At least you have found your way in over here, that you find peace over here, you like it over here, you're coming here. So in some corner of your mind, you have found that. Those souls haven't even found that. So they really need some help. So maybe your powerful vibrations will touch them and give them that guidance, so that they don't do anything which is inappropriate. But this is all when you practice spirituality, automatically you'll have the understanding. What I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. When should I face them, or when should I, withdraw? Like I spoke about this couple, I gave you the flight thing. They withdrew because what was the point? Whom should you go and fight? They will give you the dates that will not match with the child's vacation time. So, okay, silent, accept. So if I give, see, we have to remember, whatever I throw out is what I am getting in return. If I have bad, vibrations or negativity towards any person, any company, anybody, that is what I will get in return. And I don't want that. We have to be very mindful that whatever is the intake, so will be the output. You sow the seed of an apple tree will grow. You sow the seed of goodness, goodness will come. So it's very important to have pure thoughts, pure intentions, pure attitude towards everybody. Automatically, purity, it will come to you, and your life will be very simple, manageable. Even if complications arise, you will learn to overcome them. This is what we learn over here, that how to overcome. Situations do come, but we learn to overcome them. Yoga has that power. So we learned that we should withdraw. We learned that we should put a full stop. We learned that there should be acceptance. We learned that we should be introvert, look at yourself. And we learned about purity in thoughts, in intentions, in attitude. So all these and many more things are there, but we have a time limitation. So at least for today, these things will help you to create your list, that how I should come out of any complications that I am facing. Okay. So now we will meditate. You have a question? Yes, later on then. Sit comfortably. Relax yourself. Let's sit in silence. And let go of anything that I feel is bothering me. Let us be in the present. Let the thoughts come and go like clouds. Completely detached from the outside elements. I become aware of that I am a being, a pure being, a light. As I go deep within, I experience stillness. Stabilize yourself. In this introverted stage. And it's very easy for me to connect with the source, connect with the Almighty God. He is the ocean of virtues, ocean of powers. Visualize powerful rays being showered on you of peace, of happiness, of love. Absorb these powerful rays. Experience that peace within. In the presence of the Almighty, I feel content. This is such an elevated feeling. These rays help me to create elevated thoughts. I'm not an ordinary being anymore. I only speak elevated words. My actions are also elevated. My intentions are pure. gratitude is pure. I'm filled with goodness. My life is now very simple and elevated. I have now learned to let go of waste thoughts. Unnecessary thoughts. Let go of that struggle that is going on internally. There are no more conflicts in my mind. There is no pain or sorrow in my mind. I am completely rejuvenated. See your renewed form, eternal form, very, very elevated. Stabilize yourself in this stage for few moments. Keep visualizing powerful rays of the Almighty. Which are filling you with peace, love, happiness. As I am now filled with these virtues, I am ready to spread these powerful virtues in the whole world. Let all the souls benefit. I create beneficial thoughts. I have only good wishes and pure feelings for all the souls in the world. My powerful vibrations are reaching in all the corners of the world. Let there be peace in the whole world. Let us together create a peaceful world. I am very fortunate. that I have learned to be peaceful and help others also. So let's stay a few more moments in this stage of sending powerful vibrations to the whole world. Om Shanti. So there are a few announcements. Next Tuesday, again, we will have this same program at 7:30 till 8:15. And we have a new course that is starting on October 14th at 11 a.m. in Hindi, if anybody wants to join. Or we have other courses also will come up. So please feel free to leave your phone number, email ID, and name if you wish to receive emails from us, so that you will be knowing what other programs are upcoming. And those who are on the Zoom, even they can leave their email IDs and phone on the chat if they want, directly to the host. So you will be in our database and you will receive the upcoming programs. It was very good to have all of you here. Om Shanti.
We have one question from the Zoom.
Oh, from the Zoom, there's a question.
Is multitasking okay? And how do you keep that simple?
So there is a question in Zoom. Is multitasking okay? And how do you keep it simple? Every person is different. Some are expert at multitasking, some are not. So you have to recognize yourself that how much can I handle? If you are missing out things, if you are getting stressed out, if there is anxiety, that means you have to cut down. Basically, you have to say that I shouldn't lose my peace at any cost. So if I'm losing peace, if I'm, getting angry at others, basically, if the 5 vices are coming in, means it is not the right way to deal with it. So keep it simple, simplify it, keep 2 tasks in your hand. If not 1, pace it out. You're the best judge. Everybody is different. Is that fair enough? Om Shanti.
Thank you, Anna Ray. Thank you very much.